Hello, this is a video I did for the first time last year, and it's my birthday wish video where I selected some ideas and topics that I wanted to see happen in my life, music related wishes. So today is my birthday. Me and my twin brother, we turned 59 today, and things are great with my life. I'm very fortunate, I'm healthy, my brother's healthy, we both have wonderful relationships, so life is great. We're 59, the two of us. So, I've got a lot of music history that I've learned about, and at this stage of my life, I've got a little bit of things have settled down financially a little bit right now and stuff. So, I've been spending money on music, and it's always been my sort of master hobby, if you want to say. And now at my stage of life, I'm able to act upon it a little bit more than I have in the past, perhaps. So last year I picked 8 music-related wishes, and 4 of them came true. You can go back and look at that video. This year I also picked 8. I had to fight a little harder to come up with 8, to be honest, but it came to me. One of them is a little bit of a throwback to last year's wishes, but that's it. The rest of them are kind of fresh wishes, impressions that I would like to see achieve this year. And in fact, it's kind of funny when I go through them. This year, they're more things that I want to do about it. Last year, there was a few things that were a little bit far-fetched that probably were never going to come true, and then the things that did come true were kind of in my capacity. So this year, I think I have a better chance to follow through, maybe 100% with the 8 different wishes. So I wanted to talk about them, and it's just for fun. I would encourage people that are vinyl community video people to, make your own video on your birthday for your wishes. That'd be kind of fun and cool. I'm not going to pretend it's a tag, but it's a suggestion for those of you that are out there watching that have videos channels. And if you want to, you can like and subscribe for me. That would be wonderful. And so my first wish is to improve and constantly, I guess, improve my channel here. I tend to do the same look. I like to take the time to learn some of the video making tricks to jazz it up, to how people flip through, I guess, almost chapters in their conversation. I'm going to try to learn some of that. I'll get there, I guess. I really haven't taken the time to attempt it, but I will say that my first wish is to, as I say, improve the channel, but also to, maybe jump on some other channels and jump on some fresh video bloggers, I guess you call them, and learn from people. Because, for instance, this record here came directly from Norm Maslov's channel, and I learned about Nick Cave from that, and I own 2 Nick Cave records that I really cherish, and this is one of them. So, the reason I'd like to add more channels and explore some fresh channels is for learning about new stuff. Here's another record that I had the CD of this album, Wilco, Yankee Hotel Foxtrot, and then I received this record from a good friend of mine, and then I started to watch some of the channels, the Long Cut and other channels that talked more about Wilco, and to be honest, finally dove into this record more and realized, wow, yeah, it's really good. So those are the reasons why I would like to, explore some fresh perspective from some other sources. It's helpful for sure. Second wish is I would like to get a few more cool rock coffee table type of art books. I love art. I love rock art. And I have a couple. I have this Geddy Lee book, was a gift. And it's just absolutely amazing. It's really big and beautiful, like really, really beautiful. And I also have this Rush book that I ordered from the Rush site a long time ago, actually. And it's like a stunning book. I just love it. And I would like to add a few more. There's a couple that are out there that I know of that I'd like to add. One of them is a band that, is deep in their careers, and I would love to get the Judas Priest 50 heavy metal years, I think it's called. And I would like to to do that. There's a Max Webster book as well that's kind of not in full-fledged print, but I'm going to search out some of that stuff because I'd like to add that to my music collection for sure. So that's my number 2 wish. My number 3 wish is to explore some fresh and new record stores. I've gone to a bunch of record stores in Toronto. I live outside the city here, and the local shops, and I've spent lots of money at these places. I mean, Sonic Boom was the place that my son and I always used to go to first, and it's the big Toronto shop, and it's really cool. I still like Sonic Boom. This past weekend, I went to Pop Music. It's a store in the east end of Toronto, and I picked up some stuff, and this cool record came from there. And, I knew about it. I wanted that record. But I would like to, I'm definitely going to try to get to some different record stores outside of my little area, and maybe some road trips with Kara as a purpose to go see some of these shops. That would be a lot of fun. There's a shop called Lenoy's that I bought online from a couple of times in Quebec that I'd like to physically get to. That type of thing I would like to achieve. So that's my 3rd wish. My 4th wish is, and it's something my son and I talked about, we're going to try to make it happen around this time next year. And, I'll be turning 60 then. And I would love to get to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm not a traveler much, and I really am not I don't have a burning desire to go to the States a lot and travel. I'm just kind of not a traveler. So, but that's where the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is located. It's too bad it's not in New York City or something cool like that. It's in Cleveland, Ohio, which is where it is. So I'd like to get to the Rock Hall. I mean, there's a lot of people that rip on the Rock Hall's inductions, me included. Hand up, I do as well every year, and you question. But there's enough cool bands that I love, like U2, that are members of the Rock Hall, and I would love to go there and take my son, and we're going to make it a road trip. So that's a wish that I think we're going to try to achieve. The next wish for me is I've started it. I bought some new headphones. I'll show them when I talk about my stereo components in another video soon that I'm going to do. But I would like to upgrade my stereo. I've got a few specific things that I would like to achieve with my hi-fi equipment. And the reason is albums like this Devin Townsend album that I have, I'm not sure that it's fully immersed in its sound on my system. There's room for improvement, and that's the type of thing that I would like to achieve with my system. Now, I've been buying a lot of records and CDs, but a lot of albums this past year, a lot. And my impression and my sort of goal, was to continually expand my collection to a lot of different choices and a lot of different types of rock bands, all rock music, because I'm a rock guy. And I've done that. I've branched out and added some stuff that wasn't part of my collection on multiple occasions. And I'm happy to do that. I kept a very long list. Some of the stuff I just can't find because I'm picky and I tend to buy new stuff, etc. But I think I'm going to change my approach a little bit. I'm really happy with my current collection as far as being a variety of stuff, but there's some holes. I'm missing some great records from some of my favorites. So this approach is going to change. I think I'm going to change my approach, and I'm going to go after filling some holes in discographies of bands and artists that I really love. For instance, Beck. I've got a number of Beck records, but I don't have all, and I'd like to maybe go after filling out some discographies of some of my very favorite artists, still adding a few different elements into my collection, but less of the variety and more of the specific, purposeful filling out discographies. That's my wish. That's what's gonna change there. Here's the one that is a throwback to my my list of wishes from last year, and Simple Minds just announced a show in Toronto. And Simple Minds were mentioned last year with me with my wishes that I would love to see Simple Minds, but I wanted to see them at Massey Hall because I want to get back to Massey Hall. I've not even been there since the renovation, and I did mention this last year at this time with my wishes, and I haven't made it happen. So unfortunately, Simple Minds is playing at Bud Stage, not my favorite venue. That's not to say I might still be forced to go. I would love to see them, but I still would much prefer to get to Massey Hall and see someone that I'm really excited to see. And so I'm saying, okay, well, who's my next target? I don't know. How about Eddie Vedder? Not Pearl Jam. They're not playing Massey Hall, I don't think. But what about Eddie? Eddie Vedder playing at Massey Hall would be spectacular. I love this record. I got it this past year, and man, what a great record. So Eddie Vedder at Massey Hall would be an artist that I would focus on for sure to try to get to the hall. I would like to go to the hall with Kara and take her to the hall and see something that we both could enjoy. And then my last wish is regarding Kara. Kara has her own turntable and small hi-fi system upstairs, and she loves her music. She loves her classic rock. She knows a lot about her classic rock and has very specific branch of classic rock music. So I've been buying so much stuff for myself, and you know, I've been adding a few items for Kara, like to buy her a surprise gift when I'm out shopping. And I really enjoy it. I like it because some of the stuff I'm buying her are not stuff that I would put in my collection, but I still dig a lot. And we've had a lot of fun listening to some stuff. So like, for instance, I bought Kara this just this past weekend, and you know, it's obviously a repress of a very classic record, a record that I knew about, but I'm like, I don't want that in my collection. But we bought it, we listened to it. It was beautiful, a lot of fun to listen to. And then, you know, I started to explore some information about Brian Wilson and all that stuff, and it's quite fun. So I'd like to expand on that idea a bit and keep hunting for cool stuff to surprise Kara with. So that's my last wish. So that's my collection of wishes, a little bit more, as I say, slanted towards me making stuff happen. And I think that means that I probably have a very good chance to get a lot of this stuff accomplished. So that's my wish, birthday wish video. And I think the next video I'm going to show you guys is taking that idea I talked about where I'm at right now. It took a lot of money and time to get there, but I'm going to pull out some records from my collection and show sort of the variety of different sounds of rock that are in my collection, and I guess you know, put an emphasis on, wow, look at all this variety. So that'll be my next video. Take care, guys. All the best to you guys, and have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye.